Text place. Booze and burgers. This way to the Mars bar.
Yeah! No fucking pizza bar across the street.
What's your name? Big and Brian.
Hi, can you give me your name?
Hi, my name is Kathy Vu, and I was in the film The Strong Man, directed by Brian Rockwell, and I played Carolyn, and Tony DuPay was my male counterpart, and we play a couple that, like any relationship, is very hard, and they struggle with being happy and keeping their love really strong, and as they get together and be more develop into the relationship, it becomes more of a hardship for them to still be in love and stay together. And this is a beautiful story about how a couple that may have lost their spark and remember why they love each other. And everyone has their stuff and everyone has their issues. And at the end of the movie, they learn to love each other again and remember why they really appreciate each other and what brought them together. It's a very beautiful, poignant story about a relationship and how people try hard to keep alive.
And what is the film called?
It's called The Strong Man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anytime or when your red light flashes?
Yeah!
Do you have any questions?
Yeah! So what are you up to? What are you doing?
Just came back from Comic-Con. Lots of speed building, working on things.
And you created that thing and the whole costume.
Made the whole piece myself, piecemeal, part of the steampunk movement. You know, just make your own stuff, your own whatever you can find. The costume itself is made from actually plastic storage bin container lids, just properly spray painted. It's an old fencing jacket that was wood stained to look like leather. Old vintage pants and boots, Israeli and Russian grenader packs, a camera case. I was over at another establishment just earlier. I ran into some nice people from Stiff and have been following along, having a great time. Ran into some friends who were also at the convention. Had a lot of fun and still having a lot of fun today so far. Hope the picture keeps going. Yeah, it's great. I would also like to give a great heartfelt thanks to the Mandalorian mercenaries for all of the information and help they've given me. While I don't have something quite at the quality yet, I hope to get there one day. Thank you very much.
Thank you!
Anytime?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Erin Neal. I'm one half of Faith vs. Fake Productions. Our feature film is The Anniversary, which we crowdfunded our feature film, The Anniversary, on Kickstarter in 2012. We started that Kickstarter in like March, April. By July we were filming, and then July of the following year we screened the film for our backers. We are now in the festival circuit. We are now looking for distribution. We make short films, commercials, feature films, music videos, and we've been doing that professionally, full-time for the last year, but we've been a company that has been producing for the last four and a half years. So,
and what is the company name?
Faith vs. Fake Productions.
And what is the film's name?
The Anniversary. So we're kind of excited. We've got a festival coming up in the near future, and we've got some more opportunities coming up for it in the near future. If people want to connect with us, they can do that either Facebook, Twitter, or the general internet, faithversusfakeproductions.com, or just that on Facebook or Twitter, and you can connect with us there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So tell me about your project.
Working with George on Touche, I've come in later in the game, I'm here to really represent this incredible story called Touche, a blind fencer story. It's about an epic story of a woman who goes blind, Kathleen, and then she decides, you know what, this blindness is not going to stop me. This blindness is actually going to propel me forward, and I'm going to continue fencing. So the story is about her epic journey through discovering how to be a sightless person and still take up or continue the sport of Olympic-style fencing. And it's really inspirational. It's really, really amazing. You watch the evolution of her own daughter. You watch the story of the people she competes against and their own journey and their own stories as well. It's a really compelling story about overcoming tragedy and turning that into triumph.
And how did you get involved with Stiff?
George, okay, Stiff is, well, it's an institution here in Seattle, and I have known some of the producers of that for several years now. If you're from Seattle or you want to be a part of the Seattle filmmaking community, then Stiff is really where you want to show a film, honestly. Stiff is great, but Stiff is where it really gets real, and you get to see some of the most amazing films, especially produced by local people. And this year, I was really pleased to be able to have seen George's film. George is as an associate of mine. He said, "Will you take a look at my film?" And after I saw it, I was like, I have got to talk to people about this film here in Seattle, and that's why I'm here.
And where are you from?
I'm local. I am born and raised in Seattle, one of the few, allegedly. Spent some time in Los Angeles, and as an adult, I came back to Seattle, and this is my community. This is where I want to
and
tell
now
stories.
Tell me a little about this film. What are you doing with it? Are you promoting it, or?
Yes. Every film has 5 phases, whether you're in development, pre-production, production, post-production, or distribution, and the promotion of a film. And I didn't meet George until he'd already had this film in its present form. So this is me just developing a relationship, a deeper relationship with an associate of mine. This is an opportunity to just talk about an amazing story and to, you know...
And you're promoting the film?
I am promoting the film here.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my role here at this pub crawl is to tell as many people about Touche as will listen to me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on my TV show.
Yeah, thank you. Take care.